Best bites forever.
Hey everyone, I'm Chef Alicia, and in this video you're going to learn how to make these herb cream cheese stuffed cherry tomatoes. I'm starting off here with 8 basil leaves, and I'm only going to use 4 of them right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take 4 of them and stack them into a nice neat little pile, and then I'm going to take the other 4 and just kind of set them to the side for now. We won't need them until plate up. So here I am rolling up the basil into a nice tight little round here, and I'm going to use my knife to cut little ribbons across that. This is called chiffonade, so I am chiffonading my basil. Normally when you do a chiffonade, that's all you really need to do. This is what it looks like. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and chop it a little bit further. Normally I would tell you do not chop your herbs like this because it's really kind of over chopping them. But in this particular case, I'm going to put it through a piping bag, so I want to make sure it gets in there and it doesn't get stuck when it's coming out. Here I have 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, and it's just at room temperature, nice and soft. I'm adding in my basil in there, and then I just want to stir it around a little bit and then add a pinch of salt, maybe, I don't know, 1/2 of a teaspoon or so. Do it to your own taste and mix that around until it's nice and mixed up. Next, I'm going to put this into a piping bag. So today I am using a disposable piping bag, which I use in most cases along with a number 30 star tip. I put all of that into my piping bag and put it to the side. Next thing I'm doing is cutting my cherry tomatoes. Here I'm just going down the stem end, not quite all the way through, but probably around 3/4 of the way through, and do kind of a plus sign. So go one way and then go the other way so that you have a little opening like this. The next thing that you do is just go ahead and put your star tip right down into the little hole and very gently squeeze so that you get a nice filling inside of your cherry tomato. Yay, isn't it so pretty? I love, love, love it. I'm going to go ahead and do all of my tomatoes, and I'm just kind of putting them over to the side for now. The next thing I have is 3 green onions. We're only going to be using the green parts of these. So I'm just going to use the very tip of my knife and run it down these stalks. What I'm doing here is I'm creating the stems for the plate up. We're kind of doing like a flower thing. One of my friends did this years ago, and I just thought it was so cute and so pretty. So I've been doing it on my Easter buffet ever since. This isn't my idea. I wish I could take credit for this cute little plate up, but it's my friend's idea. So anyway, go ahead and cut the white parts off of those, and then I'm going to go just a couple more times over the sides of these because I want them to be a little bit thin for the plate up. You don't want to get a whole green onion with a tomato. Here I have some mixed greens. This is a mix that I buy at Costco. It's called Power Greens, and it's a combination of spinach, Swiss chard, and arugula? Now I can't remember. Spinach, Swiss chard, and I think arugula. Anyway, you can use whatever combination you want, but you're going to do kind of the same technique and put it into a little pile and chop across it. I'm going to do 2 piles just like this one. And here I have my platter that I'm using. This is something I just got at the dollar store, but it's perfect for this particular plate up. So I'm going to cover the bottom part of it with the greens that I just chopped up. And you want a pretty nice coating over the bottom. You don't want to be able to see through the platter. And then once I get all of my greens down, I'm going to put my green onions on top. So again, these are supposed to look like flower stems. You don't want them to be like perfect and right across from each other, but you know, some at the top and some at the bottom, and that way it's going to be like a cute little bouquet when we put all the tomatoes down. So next, as you can see, I'm adding my little tomatoes here onto the plate, and once I get all of them onto the plate, I'm going to go back and grab those basil leaves that we didn't use earlier and put them down like they're the flower leaves. So this is what this looks like. This goes on my Easter buffet pretty much every year, and I absolutely love it, and I hope that you love it too. Hi again, thank you so much for watching my video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up and share it with all of your friends because sharing is caring. And if you're not already a subscriber, be sure to go ahead and subscribe now. Thank you so much for watching, and happy cooking, everyone.
bestbitesforever.com